Hey folks, good evening. Welcome to the Digital Weather Desk, powered by Century Next Bank. I'm Jared Floyd. Happy Wednesday evening. Joining you a little later than I normally do. Usually the evening live stream starts between 4:30 and 5 for those that aren't familiar, but joining you a little after 6 o'clock. Picked up the little munchkadoodle from school and decided to run out and grab some dinner real quick. We eat dinner pretty early here because we've got a small one. Swung by Flying Tiger and had a couple of pizzas. Try the General Claire if you haven't tried it before. The lemon fig jam, arugula, prosciutto. And I know you're thinking, that's not necessarily what I look for on a pizza. Or maybe you're thinking, that's exactly what I look for on a pizza. Give it a shot. Delicious stuff. I'll look at temperatures across the area as we go through this Wednesday evening. We are already falling quickly into the low to mid 60s. It's a beautiful night underway across the area. So again, spend some time outside if you can. Winds are fairly calm and should stay fairly light through the overnight. That could allow for some fog production and some fog formation, generally along and south of I-20 to start the day tomorrow, mainly during the early morning hours. Obviously, the lack of rainfall continues to be a main topic of conversation, especially as you move into the western counties and parishes. Yes, Dendro Pyro on YouTube. It is a great pizza. We also had the patchy with the meatballs and the roasted red peppers and the purple onion. Oh man, so good. And try the weekly specials. If you frequent Flying Tiger on a regular basis, the weekly specials are crazy. They had a butternut squash bacon pumpkin seed pizza. The only reason we didn't try it this go around is because the kiddo can't eat pumpkin seeds. And Nephew Cooper is joining us on YouTube. Hello. Make sure you tell your sister happy birthday. It's her birthday today. Hopefully he's done that because it's already the end of the day. All right, check of visibility. And again, we mentioned the shallow moisture starts to move back in tomorrow. Some areas could see some limited visibilities. River valleys and our southern parishes and counties probably have the best chance of that. Could run into it again on Friday morning, but it probably won't be a widespread issue in our area. Again, but it's something to note as you head out and about for the next few mornings. Futurecast is always made possible by Bayou Power Sports, I-20 Frontage Road in Monroe. Holiday season is upon us. Youth side-by-sides, ATVs, they've got what you need, but stock is limited this year, so go see them today. Again, what we're seeing across the area is winds out of the south and the clouds roll back in overnight. Sets the stage for a series of weak disturbances to move through the region. Most of them really don't impact us in the short term. But as we go into the day on Friday, there's a trough of low pressure that'll move through the region. For most of us, it really won't be that impactful. In fact, the rain chances for many areas are still pretty close to zero through the day on Friday. But late morning, early afternoon, as the trough exits, there will be enough warm, humid, maybe unstable air for maybe an isolated thunderstorm to bubble up across the region. Again, it'll be a very short-lived threat. The Futurecast model isn't really overly aggressive with rain production in our area, so not only are most of us not going to see severe weather, there's a lot of areas that aren't even under the outlook for severe weather, and we'll get to that in just a minute. But again, Futurecast shows those stronger northwesterly winds building in late in the afternoon on Saturday. It'll be a breezy night Saturday night into Sunday morning as that colder air darts into the region. We call it strong cold air advection. Basically, it means it's going to get cold fast, and it'll be pretty windy across the area on Sunday as well. Here's a look at the severe weather threat. Again, severe weather hazards and alerts are made possible by Allegiance Health Network, providing high-quality, patient-centered care through a clinically integrated network of healthcare professionals. And as I mentioned with the afternoon update, when I kind of showed you the very roller coaster-like forecast that's on the way, I kind of mentioned it's one of those how did that get in there kind of scenarios. Because, again, we're not really expecting a lot of rainfall across the region on Friday. But where we do see rain potential, the best chances are along the Mississippi Valley, and we could run into a stray shower, maybe even a brief thunderstorm. But this should be a very short-lived threat, with most of the storms developing and then moving east out of our area rather rapidly. Again, not a big concern for our area, but we'll keep an eye on it nonetheless. Rain totals over the last 7 days, just to drive the point home on how limited the rainfall totals are expected to be. Not a lot to work with over the next week. A check of temperatures. And again, I actually just kind of cut a sliver of the computer model out to show you here. And it shows daytime highs returning to the low 80s on Saturday ahead of the Saturday afternoon cold front. Notice how temperatures fall pretty quickly as we go into Saturday night and Sunday morning. By Sunday at midday, low 60s is about all we'll reach because the colder air continues to kind of pull in through the day. So while temperatures will climb after sunrise. We'll kind of peak early, and then that colder air really entrenches itself as we go into Monday morning. Ethel, good evening to you as well. Monday morning, Futurecast is getting more and more aggressive with that cold air, and it's hinting at the possibility of us not only seeing one morning near freezing, but 2 mornings near freezing. If you remember, we talked about Tuesday morning, and we knew that was going to be a possibility. But Monday morning looked like it was going to be too breezy, and that the cold air wasn't going to be entrenched enough, kind of in place enough to bring us the colder air. That may be changing in terms of the forecast. Again, hovering near the freezing mark to start the day. A lot of us will struggle to even get into the 50s on Monday. Monday will be a chilly afternoon. And then morning lows, again, hovering near the freezing mark on Tuesday. Shortly after Tuesday morning, it looks like winds swing back around to the southwest, and the warming trend is on 60s, and then eventually returning to the 70s by the middle parts of the week. So there are some changes in store. It is a very roller coaster-like forecast over the next 7 days. Overnight lows tonight will fall into the low 50s. Again, the clouds return mainly along and south of I-20. Some patchy fog could be a possibility as well. Geraldine, good evening to you as well. Winds will stay light out of the south overnight. Daytime highs tomorrow back in the upper 70s to right at 80 degrees, a mix of sun and clouds, but again, obviously well above normal for this time of year. Keep the rain chances close to zero. Fog a possibility in the morning. Obviously, it'll mix out as we head through the late morning and early afternoon. Rain chances are still very conservative across the area for Friday and Saturday. Jan, good evening to you as well. As highs reach the low 80s Friday, Saturday, cold front does its job, and we'll look for highs in the 50s and 60s Sunday, Monday. Morning lows will fall back into the 30s. Again, some areas could flirt with the freezing mark, and the rain chances clearly staying close to zero through the early parts of next week. If you're seeing sunshine, probably not seeing a lot in the way of rain chances. A reminder that the Digital Weather Desk, powered by Century Next Bank, is a digital weather platform serving 33 parishes and counties across northern Louisiana, southern Arkansas, and western Mississippi. It is made possible by the local businesses that you see there on your screen, and it is made possible 100% free to you. You do your part by downloading the Digital Weather Desk app, which is available for Apple and Android users. Follow us on your favorite social media platforms. Like, comment, share on the content that you deem needs to be shared, and support our local business partners when you can, if you can. Again, if you don't utilize their services, or when you do and you call on them, let them know, hey, appreciate you supporting the Digital Weather Desk and what Jared's doing, and blah, 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 blah. I hate using my name in third person. It just sounds really weird. All right, so a recap of what we've got going on for the next couple of days. If you haven't been around, Fish and Game Forecast comes out yesterday. Was at 7. Onethia, good evening to you. And Louisiana Cooker on YouTube, good evening to you as well. And to Jan, just in case I didn't mention, I don't think I did. Hi, Jan, good evening. Fish and Game comes out at 8 o'clock tonight. Let's see, I'll join you first thing tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's kind of a weird day. Weird in a fun way. I will be visiting Ruston Elementary School late in the morning, so no live stream midday. But I do have more feedback that I'm going to ask from you tomorrow at around midday. Your football forecasts come out early tomorrow afternoon. I know you're thinking Thursday, but yes, Sterlington and Ouachita both play tomorrow night, so we'll have those football forecasts. I believe I'm going to set those up to go out at 2 o'clock, and then we'll have your fishing game tomorrow night. I will join you sometime tomorrow evening, maybe around this same time, a little later than 5, as we get ready for the weekend forecast. So I'll join you a little bit later tomorrow. I've got some other stuff going on, and so I'll keep you updated with that. But obviously, the latest forecast is always found at digitalweatherdesk.com or on the Digital Weather Desk app, available for Apple and Android users. I just updated that about a couple of hours ago, so if you haven't checked it lately, you may want to go check that as well. And again, I'll join you first thing tomorrow morning as we set things up for Thursday. Did I miss anything? I think that's it. All right. It is bath time at the Floyd house. Not for me, but for the baby. And she's not a baby anymore. She's a big girl. So we're going to take care of that, and I'll join you first thing tomorrow morning. Fishing Game comes out in just a little bit. And as always, thanks so much for stopping by the Digital Weather Desk, powered by Century Next Bank. Have a great rest of your Thursday evening.